Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I want to talk a little bit about self-development and a little bit about talent development of humans in general, if you will, and you'll understand why I'm saying humans in general in a little bit. I had the opportunity to present to a few groups of students last week, along with Kayla Underkoffler, and I posted about that last Thursday. And we talked a lot about what a career in the technology field is like and what you need to do in order to get there to a bunch of high school students from York County in Pennsylvania. We were asked a question in one of the groups about whether or not math was required to get into a high-tech field. And of course, the answer depends on what sort of area of IT that you're going into. But it proceeded to a conversation about lowering your guard and asking for help when you need help, getting rid of that pride, and getting tutoring. And we were talking about how when you go into college, there are resources for you if you just sort of lower your defenses and ask for that help. But it sort of got me thinking today, how often do you hear people say that they want to be a CISO, CISO, they want to be a hacker, they want to be whatever in life? Doesn't have to be IT related. Are they doing the things that they need to get there, or is it all just really talk? If you personally have a goal, are you doing the things necessary to achieve that goal, or are you just talking about it? I hear this all the time, from whether it's volunteer speaking engagements, whether it's working with my students, whether it's conversations on LinkedIn. What can I do to get ahead? Tell me what I can do to get ahead. My first answer is usually, are you demonstrating the things that you need to demonstrate, whether it's with a potential employer, whether it's related to a goal? With an employer, do you have the knowledge and skill in that area? Have you done anything at all to demonstrate you're willing to be a lifelong learner and that you have the ability to grow into a position? Are you realistic about your goals, and are you motivated to achieve them? Are you working to develop your own personal talent set? If not, and you have these goals, are you going to start doing the things that you need to do to get there? If you aren't willing to start, maybe you need some different goals. And that sounds really harsh. So I was sitting here and I thought, well, what if a person that has a goal doesn't have the right economic, environmental, or cultural circumstances to do the things they need to do to reach their goals? Right? So sort of the flip side of the nasty things that I just talked about. What can we do to help? What can we do to motivate, inspire, and nurture future talent, regardless of any socioeconomic factors, right? Well, one thing we can do is get out there and volunteer. I talked about this last week. Even if your company doesn't support volunteering, mine does. Phoenix Contact is amazing about volunteering, as is the university that I work for in the evenings. You can take a day off. Take a half a day off. Get out there. Talk to the youth. Volunteer for Junior Achievement. Volunteer for any organization that'll take you to talk to the youth in the country. It's hard to be successful if you don't possess some of the basic skills necessary to enter the workforce. We can help people to develop some of those basic skills. I don't care if you're in IT, if you're in accounting, if you're in manufacturing, if you're in logistics, I don't care what it is. We all possess foundational things that can help people succeed. We can help people redirect their mental energy to achieving their goals, and we can help them spiritually connect to their goals. And I'm not talking about religion. I am talking about helping them spiritually connect by helping them feel that their goals will lead them to a higher purpose in life. We can help to try to change the mindsets of people to help them live better lives. Or maybe even just simply set positive goals for themselves when they never thought about setting a positive goal for the future. Am I making sense here? As I think back on the experience last week, one piece of advice that we were able to lend to the group is that there are free resources out there, right? If you're in the IT realm, there are organizations like ISC Squared or ISC2. I know there's a whole debate going on about that right now. And there's free certifications, right? Like ISC certified in cybersecurity. And I'm not here to argue about the validity of ISC certifications. but it's free training for people that don't have resources, right? Will it get you a cybersecurity job? Probably not. But if even one person out of all the folks that we talked to yesterday go out there and take that free training and take the certification, it might help them earn an internship. It might help them earn a paid apprenticeship as a high school student. And some folks out there might not have the economic resources to go to college. They might not be able to find the funding to go to college. So just one small thing you can do, if you know that there are free resources out there in your line of work, share them with folks that might not realize that they have access to those things. If you are financially able, there's a lot of universities out there that will allow you to establish scholarships for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, tax deductible contributions that are going to help someone that doesn't have access to those funds. Think about maybe some of those things if you're financially able. So I'm going to close it out and I ask you on this beautiful Monday, what can you do to help someone else develop? I talked about 2 small things. What can you do? Hey, have a great week. See you on Wednesday.